Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we are getting ready to head out of town on our first camping trip of the summer, and I am so excited. But of course, I have a lot of things to get done, and I want to thank Mary Ruth's Organics for sponsoring today's videos. My vitamins and supplements are definitely coming with us on all of our RV travels this summer so we can stay healthy as we're active and traveling and doing all the things. So I have a little bit of a to-do list, and I know a lot of you guys also enjoy camping and RVing and all of those things. So I thought I would show you guys a little bit of how we prepare for a shorter trip. I did film a grocery haul video and like a simple meal plan for a 4 to 5 day trip. If you want to check that out, it's up, or it'll be up after this. But this is just going to be like loading things up, making sure we have all the things that we need. And so I thought I would bring you guys along with me. All right, so a few days ago, I had everybody pack up. We are just going for a quick weekend, like a long weekend, basically Friday to Tuesday. So got Jake and I's clothes in these separate bags. And then I had the kids put all of their things in their backpacks because it can fit. I have ways for larger amounts of clothes. Also got this book to start. Really excited about this. There's not a lot of books on homeschooling that really speak to me anymore now that I've been doing this for so long. However, I'm excited about this, so I'll link it down below for you guys. I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. So anyway, there's our bags. Real life, some summertime Barbie fun. Anyway, that's how they all have theirs packed. So I have them strap on their Tevas, their hats, and then they all just have a backpack. Every single one of my kids packed their stuff. I gave them a packing list, so I knew that they know that they have everything they need, but they were able to fit everything in their backpacks. So that's one of the really nice parts about having an RV is that like the toiletries and things like that, we have those in our RV. So we don't have to pack those over and over again, which is really, really nice. So it's just the clean clothes. And this trip, since it's our first one of the summer season, I'm kind of using as a preparation trip for our 2-week road trip to Mount Rushmore and the Black Hills and that whole area. So there's like a lot of things that I've needed to put back into the trailer for camping season that I'm bringing this time, so that way it's already in there, already ready to go. Now when we do our 2-week road trip, that's going to be a little bit different of packing clothes situation because we're going to need more, and also the weather could vary where we're going. We're making a lot of stops along the way. So I do laundry on those 2-week road trips. I have to. So I was working on my packing list today for that trip, and I'll show you guys how I do that as well, because I've really mastered the systems of things like this, and it just makes everything so much easier. So that's a little bit of the clothing stuff. So we'll just put those backpacks right in the RV, and then we'll be ready to go for the week. So like I already told you guys, today's video is sponsored by Mary Ruth's Organics, and I just got my newest order from them, and I have a deal for you guys because of Prime Day. I'm just going to tell you right now, Mary Ruth's Organics vitamins on Amazon are already on sale for 30% off for Prime Day. Take my code, which is MROGRACEGRIT, not and grit, GRACEGRIT, and you will get an additional 20% off. So you're gonna get 50% off on Mary Ruth's Organics vitamins. This never, ever, ever, ever happens. So take advantage and stock up. If you have a product that you already love because you're already a Mary Ruth's Organics customer, then stock up on your favorites right now because this is truly the best deal of the year. So I wanted to say that right away, but in my order this time, I got a men's multivitamin for my husband. I went ahead and got him the liposomal liquid one because liposomal vitamins are better absorbed, and this can be taken directly or put into a smoothie, which Jake and I have been doing a ton of smoothies lately because it's summer, and so it's super easy. It's vanilla peach, so it blends in perfectly and deliciously. Then I also got my multivitamin in the liquid form this time. So this is raspberry and this is the liquid morning multivitamin. It has a ton of really good stuff to support beauty, overall wellness, energy. It covers all of your bases. So got this. And then I also grabbed 2 of my favorite gummies, which are the vitamin C gummies. And then I also got vitamin D3 and B12 because this helps me a lot with my PCOS. So I love Mary Ruth's Organics because number 1, they are organic. The vitamin is truly good for you. It has no added yuck to it. It's a great clean supplement. And the other thing that I love about them, if I had to narrow it down to just 2 things, is the fact that I can get vitamins for my entire family in one place. They have supplements and vitamins for babies all the way up until the other end of the spectrum for adults and even beyond. And so you just have to go to one place, ships right to your door, and you've got everyone taken care of, and you know that the quality of Mary Ruth's Organics is what it says. So you guys need to check out the Prime Day sale. Make sure though that when you go to Amazon, you're shopping directly from Mary Ruth's Organics. Make sure you're not on a third-party site because the discount will not work that way. But you will get 30% off for Prime Day plus 20% off when you use my code. That is 50% off your family's vitamin order. Stock up for this month, next month, maybe the whole entire year, whatever you want to do. 50% off is an amazing deal, and that link will be down below. So I already told you guys that I made a meal plan, and I saved this on Instagram because for any of our shorter trips this summer and into the fall, we're just going to use the same meal plan. Here's the grocery list, and then I always have a list of things that I want to do to prepare before we go, which I actually already got this done, and I didn't even think to film it this morning because I was just in Get It Done mode. But I always cut up the produce. I always wash the lettuce, the tomato, the onions for burgers, sandwiches, just like make everything as easy as possible. So a camping meal plan is always a part of getting ready for a trip. And I did save this on Instagram in a cute graphic if any of you guys want to steal it and save it to your phone. It's decently healthy and very, very easy, so mom can be intentional and enjoy herself. So here's a look at how I've prepped all the food for the weekend. We've got the tomatoes even sliced. I broke down a lot of the meals that I got from Costco that come in plastic that just won't fit in our RV fridge. Lettuce has been washed, fruits all sliced up, cucumbers for snacking sliced up and ready to be put in. My fridge is like combusting. So that's all in there. And then all these things right here, I try to make little piles. These Lunchables, the bacon, the eggs, all that needs to get put in, but I won't be doing that until Friday morning, like I said, because it is so warm and the fridge needs to cool down for a full 24 hours. I told you guys there's a lot of stuff in here that I am loading up in preparation for the longer road trip too, like Dorothy needed a new bed, we needed to restock paper plates, we needed new ice trays. So like a lot of this stuff is camping stuff that we will use again, but we're just putting it in. Bug spray, sunscreen, all the 4th of July fun stuff, that's for this trip. We got some new fishing nets. Ow. We got the kids some long range walkie-talkies, some gas thing that Jake said we needed. I don't know. The food is for the weekend, so I will set out all the dry pantry food here to be brought into the trailer. However, it's very hot where we live, and so we're not going to be bringing in anything until tomorrow morning when we're leaving that's food related, but I will be filling it up tonight with all these dry things here. The water can go in there. So we just kind of set everything out on the counter so that we were ready to load it up. Had to restock Band-Aids, gauze, you know, all those mom things you hope to never need, but you should definitely pack. So here's a look at the packing list that I was working on today for our South Dakota trip. what I'll do is just list out everything everyone needs to pack. So this is everything that my kids are going to be packing, myself too, for a little over 2 weeks on the road, because we will do laundry. So I put this in my phone in my notes section, and then I text it to everyone, including my husband, and my kids on their iPads or on my teens' phones, so that way they all have it. Then they're responsible for choosing out the things, making sure they have everything. Things have been forgotten before, but it's all a part of learning to do things on their own. So that is the way that I make packing lists, and it just makes it really easy for everyone to make sure that they have everything that they need for our trip. We always bag up the dog food and put it right next to this thing that comes with us every time we RV. It's air compressor, or what is this? I can't think of the name right now. Checks your tire pressure, and it's also a jump starter for your battery if needed. And so, because we have forgotten dog food before, so I'm gonna go set this next to the sidewalk now. People always ask me how our dogs travel, and I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate for not like putting my dogs in a seatbelt, but that's just not feasible for us. So what we do is we take these crates and we pop them up in the back of our Suburban, since our car is basically empty because we put everything in the trailer. And then the dogs ride in there for the journey, and we take them out on long ones, obviously walk them, gas stations, dog parks. But our dogs are really used to it. And then the Basset Hounds, so this is for our Puggle. The other two Bassets, they are very good car travelers. Like, they'll sit down, they'll stay. She does not. That's why she goes in here. But they'll just lay down on the floor mats with the kids and hang out there. We've road tripped 14 hours straight at one time, and the dogs all sat in there and were very, very good. Didn't even hardly wake up. So they like going on car rides. This is also one really nice thing about our car that we bought. Our Suburban is the off-roading package, and so it came with these really durable washable mats. So the dog cages being on here, it like is really nice, because the dog hair, or you know, any dog related thing, it'll just wipe off. So just a week or so ago, we actually picked up the RV to wash it, and I always clean it when we're done traveling, but it had sat, this obviously will all be out once we get to our camp, but it had collected dust since it was in storage, and we wanted to wash it, wipe it down. See, there's all the toiletries I was telling you guys about. So we did all that. So everything in here is clean, all the linens are clean, all the surfaces are clean, restocked some paper towels. We wiped down all the cabinets, all the couch that folds into a bed. This is my room over here, well, Jake and I's room. And so I'm gonna throw my shoes in there because I'll forget. These are the last minute things that I'll forget if I don't do it right away. So I'll just toss these over there. These are the clothing bags for when we're gone longer. Those are from IKEA. But yep, everything's in here ready for us to go. I'm gonna pull down the shade to just kind of help it cool down, but truly is our little house on wheels. Had to restock the medicine kit, chapstick, sunscreen, bug spray, and glow bracelets. all the essentials. I saw this for my nephew at TJ Maxx and I had to get it for him because the kids are going to be doing some fishing and obviously he can't do that yet. So hopefully he has a lot of fun with this. It has a battery operated fish. So let's make sure the batteries come in it. Requires 2 AA batteries not included. So the next thing that I wanted to show you guys are these bins. So I do have a storage bin with a lid as well as this old laundry basket and then 2 wire baskets. That's basically how I store all the food that doesn't go in the refrigerator or the freezer. And it slides under the kids' bunks. I have the one with the lid because we do have dogs and when we leave them inside the trailer, they can get into things. So the ones with the lid is for that reason. So what I'm gonna do now is put all this stuff in the right containers. We won't put it in the trailer until we're leaving, but it'll be very easy to just pick up. And the only reason why we don't, again, is because it is just so hot where we are that I've had strange things happen with food when we try to load it too soon.
Sometimes love is a river running strong, moving like a wave through a rocky riverbed. Sometimes love is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time.
All right, you guys, it is the morning of the day of our trip, and so we are getting ready to load in those last things like the food. I just checked on the refrigerator and the freezer. They're at the right temperature, which I'm always super thankful for. One time we were loading up to head out on a trip and we discovered that our fridge and freezer was broken, and not only broken, but leaking a really deadly ammonia chemical. So I always get a little nervous about that, but it's all good. So we're gonna start loading up all the food and the last minute things, and then we will be on our way.
I think of you, well, something happens in my mind. And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied. I'm losing track of time. I'm losing track of time.
So don't forget your supplements the next time you guys head out on an RV trip. I'm gonna throw these in my bag, one of my last minute things, because obviously I try to take them every day. So gonna add these in to make sure that I'm staying on top of wellness, super important through travel and just doing a lot of different things. So I generally will take all of my vitamins every day, and the kids, I kind of will up certain things during certain times of the year, and but in general we try to take like a multivitamin often. So I'm gonna throw those in the trailer, and then we are almost ready to head out. Everything is in there. We're just waiting on Dad to hitch us up. I went ahead, when I'm dry camping, I always try to wash my hair freshly before I go, because we obviously have limited water, therefore limited showers, and so washing of the hair does not happen when we're dry camping. So I just did that, plus I was sweaty from loading and all that. So got a fresh shower, made some iced coffees that I don't want to forget for the road, and then packed a snack bag for the car ride. And so now we are off. That's a look at how I prepare for for going out in our RV, like all the different things that I do. We're really excited about our upcoming 2-week trip, which is gonna look different because we do have hookups and we're gonna be gone so long. I'm obviously not gonna be able to grocery shop for 2 weeks at once, so that'll be a little bit different, but I hope you guys enjoyed a look at how I prepare for an RV trip for my family of 6 and 3 dogs. We have a lot of people and we have a lot of food and we have a lot of things, but I feel like I have finally narrowed down a quick and efficient system. Everyone chips in to help loading and unloading, and it's a little bit of work on the front end, but it is always worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and enjoy some different content as we are on a homeschooling break, trying to share, you know, just what is kind of going on in my life at the moment. Make sure you guys take advantage of Prime Day on Amazon for Mary Ruth's Organics, because Prime Day is obviously a limited date and you guys want to take advantage of 50% off with my code. All that information is down below. Stock up on your family stuff even into the fall. You can get a head start now. So thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up before you go. It's a free way to support my channel, and I will see you guys again really soon. Bye, friends.